In the ever-evolving narrative of BTS, a recent event has captivated fans and media alike. Jungkook, the group's youngest member, embarked on an unexpected trip to Tokyo, Japan. This sudden departure, devoid of prior announcements or official statements, ignited a flurry of speculation across social media platforms. The intrigue deepened when Jimin, another member of BTS, was spotted accompanying Jungkook. Their joint appearance at the airport, coupled with their discreet demeanor, only fueled the curiosity of the ARMY, the dedicated fanbase of BTS. What could be the purpose of this unanticipated journey? Was it related to an upcoming project, a personal endeavor, or something entirely unforeseen? As the duo touched down in Tokyo, fans and paparazzi alike scrambled to capture glimpses of their activities. Images and videos began circulating online, showcasing Jungkook and Jimin exploring the city, often with cameras in hand. These visuals hinted at a potential filming project, but without official confirmation, the true intent remained shrouded in mystery. The timing of the trip added another layer of complexity. With both members nearing their mandatory military enlistment, fans speculated whether this journey was a final hurrah before their hiatus. Alternatively, some theorized that the trip was connected to the Mama Awards, given their nominations and the event's location in Tokyo. Despite the myriad of theories, one thing was certain: Jungkook's unexpected trip to Tokyo had captured the imagination of fans worldwide. The lack of concrete information only intensified the anticipation, as the ARMY eagerly awaited any official word on the purpose of this enigmatic journey. The current Tokyo trip evoked memories of a similar journey undertaken by Jungkook and Jimin in 2017. During that visit, Jungkook documented their experiences in a video titled GCF in Tokyo, which offered fans an intimate glimpse into their adventures. The video, characterized by its candid moments and heartfelt interactions, became a cherished piece of BTS history. Given the parallels between the two trips, fans speculated whether the recent journey was a sequel or homage to the original GCF. The presence of cameras and the duo's familiar camaraderie lent credence to this theory. Could this be a continuation of their previous project, offering fans a new chapter in their shared narrative? The resurgence of the GCF concept resonated deeply with the ARMY. The original video had showcased the genuine bond between Jungkook and Jimin, highlighting their friendship beyond the stage. A new installment promised to rekindle those emotions, providing solace to fans during the group's impending hiatus. As discussions proliferated online, the anticipation grew. The possibility of a new GCF video, capturing the duo's latest adventures, offered a beacon of excitement amidst the uncertainty surrounding BTS's future activities. Amidst the swirling speculations, media outlet Dispatch reported that Jungkook and Jimin were in Japan to film a documentary. This revelation provided a semblance of clarity, aligning with the visual evidence of their filming activities. The notion of a documentary suggested a more structured project, potentially offering fans an in-depth look into their experiences. Further insights emerged from fan observations and social media posts. The duo was seen engaging in various activities across Tokyo, often interacting with locals and immersing themselves in the city's culture. These candid moments hinted at a documentary that prioritized authenticity and personal narratives. The prospect of a documentary resonated with fans, who yearned for content that delved into the members' lives beyond their musical personas. Such a project promised to bridge the gap during BTS's hiatus, offering a heartfelt connection between the artists and their audience. While official details remained scarce, the accumulating evidence painted a compelling picture. Jungkook and Jimin's Tokyo trip was not merely a spontaneous getaway, but a deliberate endeavor to create meaningful content for their fans. Beyond the logistical aspects of the trip, the emotional significance of Jungkook and Jimin's journey cannot be understated. As members of a globally renowned group, their lives are often dictated by schedules and obligations. This trip, however, appeared to be a personal initiative, allowing them to reconnect with each other and their fans on a deeper level. The impending military enlistment added a layer of poignancy to their actions. Aware of the forthcoming hiatus, The duo seemed intent on creating lasting memories and content that would sustain their fans during their absence. This selfless gesture underscored their dedication and love for the army. Moreover, the choice of Tokyo as their destination held symbolic value. The city, which had previously served as the backdrop for their GCF video, represented a space of reflection and nostalgia. By returning, they not only revisited cherished memories, but also created new ones, intertwining the past and present. The emotional depth of their journey resonated with fans worldwide. Through their actions, Jungkook and Jimin demonstrated that beyond the glitz and glamour, their bond with each other and their fans remained steadfast and genuine. In the absence of official statements, the army turned to speculation, piecing together clues to decipher the purpose of Jungkook and Jimin's trip. Social media platforms buzzed with theories, ranging from new music videos to collaborative projects with international artists. Each hypothesis, no matter how outlandish, reflected the fans' deep engagement and investment in the duo's journey. This collective sleuthing showcased the army's unparalleled dedication. Fans meticulously analyzed photos, cross-referenced schedules, and even tracked the duo's movements across Tokyo. Their efforts not only fueled discussions, but also fostered a sense of community and shared purpose. While some speculations veered into the realm of fantasy, others were grounded in plausible interpretations of available evidence. Regardless of their accuracy, these theories kept the fandom engaged and connected, highlighting the symbiotic relationship between BTS and their fans that in many ways, the speculation became an integral part of the experience, transforming the mystery of the trip into a collaborative journey of discovery and anticipation. Jungkook and Jimin's Tokyo trip, while centered on personal and creative endeavors, also held broader implications for BTS's trajectory. The duo's initiative to produce content independently signaled a shift towards more personalized and intimate fan interactions. This approach contrasted with the group's traditional large-scale productions, offering a fresh perspective on their artistry. Furthermore, the trip underscored the members' autonomy and creative freedom. By taking the reins of their project, Jungkook and Jimin demonstrated their capabilities beyond performance, delving into aspects of production and storytelling. This evolution hinted at a future where BTS members could explore diverse roles within the entertainment industry. The endeavor also reflected the changing dynamics of fan engagement. In an era where authenticity and relatability are paramount, the duo's candid documentation of their experiences resonated deeply with audiences. Their willingness to share unfiltered moments fostered a stronger emotional connection with fans. In essence, the Tokyo trip served as a microcosm of BTS's evolving identity, blending personal growth, creative exploration, and fan-centric initiatives. The media's response to Jungkook and Jimin's trip was a mix of intrigue and admiration. Various outlets highlighted the duo's commitment to their craft and their fans, praising their initiative to create content during a period of transition. The coverage emphasized the emotional resonance of their journey, framing it as a heartfelt gesture towards the army. Public perception mirrored this sentiment. Fans and casual observers alike lauded the duo's authenticity and dedication. Their willingness to step away from the spotlight and engage in genuine experiences endeared them to a broader audience. The trip also sparked discussions about the evolving nature of celebrity and fan relationships. Jungkook and Jimin's approach, characterized by transparency and vulnerability, challenged traditional notions of stardom, paving the way for more meaningful interactions between artists and their audiences. In this context, the Tokyo trip transcended its immediate purpose, becoming a case study in modern fan engagement and the power of authentic storytelling. As the days passed, anticipation for the official release of the duo's project reached a fever pitch. Fans eagerly awaited announcements, teasers, or any indication of what the With the media spotlight growing brighter and ARMY's curiosity only intensifying, the days following Jungkook's quiet return to Korea felt charged with anticipation. There was no official statement, no press release, no final word from either Jungkook or Jimin, but the silence, instead of dulling interest, only sharpened it. What exactly happened in Tokyo? Why had Jimin taken Jungkook's luggage? And why were the two spotted entering separate gates just hours apart? Theories swirled with electrifying speed. From secret documentary projects to hidden subunit launches, the possibilities seemed endless. Fans dissected every social media post for clues, zooming into blurry Instagram stories, decoding emoji patterns, matching timestamps, and sharing frame-by-frame analysis of airport footage. Reddit threads and Korean forums like the coup erupted in speculation, some suggesting that a visual album or art film was being prepared under the radar. Then came the leaks, not from official sources, but from dedicated fansite photographers who captured fleeting images of the two inside a discreet Tokyo recording studio in Harajuku. What were they recording? Why the secrecy? The staff around them wore plain clothes. The building bore no BTS or HYB logos, and security was minimal. It all pointed to something deeply personal, intentionally hidden. Meanwhile, LED billboards in Shibuya began displaying cryptic, silent footage. A short, looping clip showed two hooded figures walking side by side under Tokyo's neon lights. No branding. No logos. Just ambience. Still, the fandom recognized their silhouettes in an instant. Jungkook and Jimin. Twitter in both Japan and South Korea exploded with tags like hashtag JJKJM_Tokyo and hashtag Jimin Jungkook mystery. Armies translated signage, cross-referenced hotel check-ins, and even noticed that Jimin's recent live stream featured a background nearly identical to a Tokyo Airbnb listing. Nothing escaped their eyes. Every unanswered question became fuel. Every day without a press release became another tick in the countdown. When would the reveal come? And more importantly, what would it be? Then it happened. Exactly 1 week after their quiet, mysterious return from Japan, HYB dropped a surprise announcement at midnight KST. A short film titled GCF, The Last Light in Tokyo, would premiere exclusively on Disney Plus next month. The teaser, just 45 seconds, unlocked a tidal wave of emotion across the globe. IT opened with a slow pan across the Tokyo skyline at dusk. Then, the unmistakable profiles of Jungkook and Jimin walking quietly under a streetlight. No words, just ambient city sounds and a piano melody in the background. A single phrase appeared in white text. Sometimes, the goodbye is the beginning. The film, it was revealed, had been conceptualized by Jungkook as a final personal gift before his enlistment. Shot entirely by Jimin on a handheld camera, it was said to explore friendship, fear, vulnerability, and the moments that shaped them as brothers, not just as idols. That IT wasn't just a goodbye. It was a time capsule. Pre-orders for the streaming release crashed servers. Fans from over 30 countries trended the hashtag The Last Light, and even mainstream news outlets began reporting on the emotional nature of the project. In a post on Weverse, Jimin wrote, "We didn't want to leave without giving something real, something raw." Jungkook added simply, "This is our memory, frozen in time. For you." The film is said to include candid conversations never before shared. Footage of laughter, tired eyes in the morning light, a shared bowl of ramen at a quiet street stall, and even a vulnerable moment where the two discuss fear of being forgotten, of not doing enough, of saying goodbye too soon. And the final scene, they're seen sitting by the Sumida River just before sunrise. They don't speak. They just sit in silence, watching the sky change. The camera fades to white. NO post-credits. NO product placement. Just silence. But in that silence, something powerful echoed. This was not the end. It was a promise. And though Jungkook may now be preparing for the quiet days of military service and Jimin returning to his solo projects, this shared memory, this unexpected Tokyo journey, has carved itself into the heart of ARMY forever. A secret trip, a surprising act, a friendship immortalized, and maybe, just maybe, it all began with one unspoken question: why did Jimin carry Jungkook's luggage? Now we know.